Bucky Brooks from the NFL Network and Daniel Jeremiah do a podcast. It's called Moving the Sticks. Bucky Brooks on what he sees in the 2024 Browns when he refers to blue players. Those are core foundational pieces of the organization.
This team has a lot of possibles in terms of the Blues because, look, let's talk about the elephant in the room, Deshaun Watson. Deshaun Watson was expected to be a blue player when the Cleveland Browns traded for him. He has not played to that level. There has to be an expectation in the building that he's going to play at that level, regardless of the injury in the shoulder. Because if he plays at a blue level, then that helps David Njoku play at a blue level. It helps Amari Cooper go to a blue level. It changes everything. And if they lighten the box, that means Nick Chubb comes back and he becomes a blue. So a lot of what we talk about when it comes to the Browns hinges on Deshaun Watson. If he plays well, this team has the potential to be one of the teams that we talk about as a heavyweight contender in the AFC. If he doesn't, this team can be a pretender. A lot of it and more pressure than anybody in the National Football League falls on Deshaun Watson. He has to play at the level of expectation. When they got him from the Houston Texans, he was supposed to tilt the game in their favor. He has not done that, so it's on him to get it done.
Now, Lance, a lot of that is because, he's been injured, but it's fair. It's a fair assessment.
Well, I tell you what, I couldn't agree more. It's what we just talked about, right? So he makes everybody better, right? He makes Cooper a number one receiver. He brings up Jerry Jeudy. He makes the offensive line better by getting rid of the ball on time, getting him in the right run plays, right pass protections. If they go light in the box, you can run the ball with that good offensive line in those backs. If they go regular personnel, he's got to be able to stretch them. Again, though, what's funny is that not only does I like the idea of tilting it, but he doesn't even need to play at the 2020 level to tilt this with this defense. This is a next level defense that's only going to get better. They've improved their depth. So he just got to be able to make those tilt level plays when they're asked him. He does not need to carry the offense, in my opinion. But he's got to be the focal point on every offensive quarterback. From high school, college, to pro, the quarterback kind of determines how good you're going to be and how good everybody else around you is going to be. And that offensive line gets better when it's lighter boxes. And those receivers get better if the quarterback has more time to throw the ball. So, but that all hinges on quarterback play. Mm-hmm. And so I agree with the blue dot scenario. Deshaun Watson plays at a high level. All these guys become potential blue dot guys because they can get the football and do what they can do. Now, when they get the ball, they're very talented. So, yeah, I completely agree with that. The pressure, I don't know if there's pressure on how he takes that pressure. The Browns being a heavyweight contender definitely comes down to the play of Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, and you know what? Nobody knows that more than Deshaun Watson, and nobody expects more of Deshaun Watson than Deshaun Watson.